Hello and welcome back to LBPT TV. Today I just want to talk to you a little bit about the best way to stay motivated and stay on track with your health and fitness goals, because it's something that lots of people struggle with, including myself. Even though I am a qualified personal trainer, even those of us within the industry still find it difficult. We don't have somebody there, keeping us going, so we have to motivate ourselves. Yeah, it's a common problem for people, especially at this time of year. We've just started February. Everybody has that momentum through January of their New Year's resolutions and wanting to be fit and healthy this year, and then by the time we get into February, people tend to drop off. It's when people stop going to the gym, they stop sticking to their health eating plans or their workout plans or whatever it might be. So I just wanted to share with you a few tips of how I stay motivated and stay on track. The first thing that I find is that you need to have a goal. It's really hard to just continue training if you don't have a reason to do it. And it's best to have a sort of medium to short-term goal. Obviously have a long-term goal. If it's that you're getting married in a year's time, or you've got a large chunk of weight to lose, or you're running a marathon next year, that's great. But what's really important is to have something a little bit closer to now, so that you do feel that you're actually getting somewhere, because a year can feel like a really long time. So if you've got a goal, say, of losing a chunk of weight, or in a year's time for your wedding or whatever it might be, then break that down a little bit. So I find, for example, for me at the moment, my husband's got a work due at the beginning of March, so that is keeping me going. Now we're through that kind of New Year bit, and having lost my post-Christmas pounds, I find I need something to keep me going now through this bit. So I've got 5 weeks or something to make sure that I'm looking and feeling my best in whatever it is that I'm going to wear, which I have a couple of things in mind. So that's really important to me, and that keeps me on track and motivated. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is try and find somebody who can push you along a little bit. Not necessarily somebody to train with, although if that works for you, then that's brilliant. Personally, I don't really like working out with other people, because I like to, just have my music on and stay focused. Yeah, I don't really want to chat to people while I'm working out. It's the same as if I'm running. Maybe that's just me being antisocial. I do like to have somebody to sort of chat to about it. So my husband runs quite a lot. I find that if we're sort of chatting about his running and my workouts, if he goes out for a run, it makes it much more likely that I will get on and do a workout, because I don't want to be outdone. I don't want him to do more than me. So, and I've had that with friends as well. So find somebody who's also into exercising or healthy eating, whatever it might be, and chat to each other about it and keep each other going. I find that that's a really good way of motivating and keeping yourself on track with your health and fitness goals. The third thing that I find in terms of keeping yourself motivated is to be organized. That's really, really important. Figure out how you're going to fit in your workout this week, or how many workouts you're planning on doing, and when you're going to fit them in, and be organized when it comes to your food prep. We all know that preparing your food is important, because otherwise, if you've got nothing to hand and you're starving hungry, then you're just going to pick up the wrong sorts of things. Yeah, I think that's really important as well, is to be organized and figure out how you're going to fit exercise into your life, rather than trying to fit your life around exercise. So yeah, plan into your week. The same as you would with like a coffee date or whatever. Plan when you're going to do that, so that you don't fall off the wagon. You can tick those things off throughout the week. So my tips are to set yourself a goal that's not too far in the future to keep you motivated and on track, to find somebody to share your health and fitness journey with, whether that's somebody to work out with, or just somebody to kind of bump off against and compare notes with along the way. And the third one is to be organized. I find that that's really important. So figure out before you start the week, when are you going to do your workouts this week? Get your food prep done, get yourself organized, and then that way you will stay on track and stay motivated.